What up, YouTube? It's your boy Clipper the Clipper, and I'm back at it. And in this vid, I'm gonna be dropping. I'm gonna be kindly asking for an opportunity to all YouTubers, but I'm actually gonna add this at Adin Ross. Do not let that discourage you from lending a helping hand. I know some people are intimidated to talk to me. A lot of people do know what I went through, and that's why they're intimidated to reach out and talk to me. I know I've been harsh on DDG. Um, to give you a little briefing and background on that, it's personal with me and DDG or whatever. I'm not a harsh critic on people's music. Y'all can do what y'all want. I'm a person, Clipper the Clipper, Chakra, whatever you want to call me, Lil Ju, Julie, whatever you want to call me. Listen, I don't hate on your music at all. Never had, never been. Um, I don't have favorites. I favorite certain people because they close to my family. But I think all music is dope. You give it a nice committed a try. Then praises to you. If I don't like your beat, I don't like your beat. However, this video isn't about that. This video right now is about me asking Adin Ross and anybody else for an opportunity. So Adin, this is me, Julian Lamar Peterson. You can get to know me and my whole situation or whatever. Um, like I said, I know people are intimidated and they don't want to reach back. Certain people are on a different wave or whatever. And I understand that when it comes to frequencies and personalities, celestial embodiment, whether it's personality, characteristics, um, attitude, and stuff like that. But Adin Ross, you had a lot of people put hands on you. Shout out to and praises and blessings. Get well soon, Mehabo, and much love to 4Extra, who was in a very bad accident. Um, I seen it happening. I called you out for extra in a boxing match for it to be entertaining. David versus Goliath situation, Hulk Hogan versus Rocky Balboa, big dude versus average sized dude with a little bit of more skill probably. And I wanted to give y'all an explanation on why I called out such a huge individual along with DW Flame. Um, but peace and blessings. Get well soon. For extra, if you need a worker on the set, you feel me? I'm on the East Coast though. Our cribbing is a little different. I'm him. You heard? When it come to the set, to get that 50,000 and get your surgery, I'm in the same position. I'll work with you for you. Even against you to help you make money, so you can fulfill your requirement or whatever. And I'll do whatever you want me to do, and whatever, so you can have that part fulfilled. Because me being a kid going through that and then learning about the miracles and magics and medicine and science, you start to have a glimmer, which is a small piece, a glimmer of hope. But back to the video, for extra, get well soon. I seen a lot of people put hands on Adin Ross. Adin Ross is not a physical person. Like I said, I'm a person that grew up around diversities of friends that had different ethnicities. My family is mainly a specific ethnicity, and that's why my story is very, clogged up, and I'm very misunderstood because of how my family moved, and then it gets confused with friendships that I had throughout my cities and throughout my whole state and my other states or whatever. But I show speed. I got no problem putting the gloves on while I show speed. Um, as you know, I'm from New York. Adin Ross. I don't know about this situation with Plague Max, but I had reached out to Plague Max. He's one of those type of New York cats that's out here. It's a lot of them like that. You have your face off with this type of dude, Plague Max. Despite anything I've went through with a person with a name similar to him, you can see how my whole story has went through and what it's went through and where it's went through in life. Okay, having an entity that made it on a COINTEL federal scam with traffic robots via social media, and having a name like that, being in the vicinity, in the environment of me and the other celebrity who is in the upper echelon, obviously. Um, Now that story can be swept under. It has been swept under. Both of us is me and Max Kellerman. We do have disabilities that cause mental health and like psychosis. I'm more of a poised, controlled person when it comes to any type of appetite, if it's fighting, eating, or sexual, or anything else. Okay, I'm very, very controlled. But people like Playboy Max, I have no problem on putting the gloves on with Playboy Max or anybody else in his entourage, and we can get it on. I'm from Westchester County, um, and in my place, we handle things different. We're not like the city, and we're not like the upper part of New York, being like Buffalo, West, what is it, Rochester, stuff like that. We Westchester, not Rochester, like 4 or 6 hours apart. But other fighters, um, DDG, he runs from certain people. I have no problem. I've been calling him out. I know I'm better than him. Music wise, lyrically, you can have as much, awards or whatever. But Kai Sinat, who is my Cabbage Patch, I have no problem putting on the gloves with all of them and every one of them. There's a couple of crash outs, fake crash outs that I really don't like too much. I mean, we could squash it afterwards. A Dub is a crash out that I'm not too thrilled with. I'm gonna put it on Dub. Like I said, Adam, if you want me to fight more than once that night or more than one person that night, I'm definitely gamed and down for that to happen. Um, Another Jay Cinco, the fake crash out Jay Cinco. Jay Cinco is another crash out I have no problem putting the gloves on with. You know, I pick up on racism, but people don't know that I had a lot of white friends and a lot of Mexican, Peruvian friends and Ecuadorian friends before I knew the difference between a Dominican, Puerto Rican, Cuban, or Brazilian friend. You understand where I'm coming from? I had a lot of different friends that remembered me. And mind you, I was crowned with a chakra at the tender age of 7, entering 8 years old. So obviously, when in kindergarten you're 6 years old, and being that my birthday is in April and school is over in June, you can do the math when I caught it. Okay, so um, me personally, uh, I'm not ducking anybody. Other crash outs, or if you want to take it to a skill based level, because honestly and truthfully, everybody that I just named, they can't they can't really do nothing with me, like in the ring or whatever with boxing gloves or nothing like that. You could put me on a higher echelon, Lil Cray Cray, Dean the Great, anybody else I'm missing. You could put me up there with them with the better fighters that these other people are running from. But if you want to keep me down here first with the ISO speed, Aries Foe. DDG has a new brother-in-law named Aries Foe, right? So I definitely, and he's a man child or something like that. I'll definitely spar Aries Foe. Um, it just doesn't matter to me. You know, uh, Baby Rich he's the person that I spare, right? Even though I shouldn't, I spare, but I would take him too. It's just the whole panel. Everybody that was mean at Adin Ross or anybody else, I'll handle it. So forget them. Fig Community, Whack 100. You understand where I'm coming from? I'm I'm here for that. You people have a question for me. The question is, how did you get that, right? How did it happen to you? You have to be specific to me. A lot didn't happen to me. I have proof that the doctor, the doctors, the medical people, right? They take control of your life. Okay? I have proof of that based on your color or the color of your skin, based on injuries in the color of your skin when you're young. They take advantage and they take control of your life. They make your parents take you to the doctor often. And I went to the doctor a lot. And these people never said nothing about these wonderful colors. So, being that I know where I got my story from, and you want to ask me, right? Why not show you physically how I got the first one, which is the red one? Now, if you want to know how I became Muslim at a young age, just ask me to show you that on camera, and I'll show you that also. For a spoiler alert, right? You know, just to lay it down, you know, because one of my pages, thank God, is taken off. I'm a little bit too much for Zip with the Drip when it comes to fighting. Do I want to kill Zip with the Drip in the boxing ring? I honestly want to kill everybody that I get in the boxing ring with. But you see what I mean? But it's other people, you know, other big bullies, other crash outs. So for a friend like Aiden Ross, you can sign me to Kick. Green is my favorite color. Got a green chakra and all. I get ripped off all the time. You know? So, we could start there. We could go. I got places we could go in New York or whatever. It just doesn't matter. Just to start off nice. I'll take IShowSpeed first. Make him salami, make him ham, and do whatever. It's just up to y'all. Y'all keep asking about a red chakra. I'm tired of it. All y'all niggas, all y'all became blood too. Y'all all did that. Y'all all became blood. Right? I got very aggravated and annoyed. Very aggravated and annoyed. So pet peeves that I have, especially with, you know, celebrities, it's the sign language, right? It's the sign language. You need to live your truth first. If you want me to fulfill an angle or a degree, that's a requirement in your business. I'm being dead serious. Because I don't want to be around a whole bunch of men that have sex with dogs telling me what to do, calling the shots, giving me advice, picking and choosing what women they could comment on in my presence. Stuff like that. It's just not going to happen. You're not going to do it. I'm a big cat. That's how I play. That's how I give it out. That's how I give it up. That's how I go up. And that's just how it is, dog. I'm not playing. There's certain things I pick on. I pick up on, yeah. The whole cabbage. Listen, one thing about me, if you just be quiet about this situation and you want me to be an assassin and a hitman, it should be obvious to me that you should just turn your back on the person that you want hands and feet to be put on. So, for instance, you see the situation that's going on. You see that I'm, by law, justified to jump out the window and land on Kai Cenat with a pogo stick, and there's a knife at the bottom of the shit, and I went straight through the nigga, and I got lucky. And I could beat it in court, if you understand where I'm coming from, at my circumstances. Federally. I'm just saying. So if you want to make your story interesting and your life a bang and blockbuster, why not tag me in? I mean, it's something. People always get a good feeling from a good person and a bad feeling from somebody who's hiding something. So we humans, y'all boys are savages in your own degree. I'm a savage in my own degree. We both have inappropriate mannerisms at certain times, and certain inappropriates are different depending on the human being. This is my point. This faking got Davon killed. You feel me? See how the faking got Davon killed? Now I could sign with Adam. Adam could schedule me a fight with Kai, and I could brutalize Kai with no weapon involved for the right price. It's called Kai, I'm your father. They used the picture and midget DNA. He said the midget is father. So the sperm, yeah, when you Cabbage Patch and incubator, yeah, with Crypo, that's what it's called, frozen. You take the soft eggs, she had the midget sperm, and they had a nice picture. You can use your X-ray vision camera to put on with your PCs. Okay? So since we're on this subject, certain people don't have children. Certain people don't know about everything I just told them. They're just being introduced to Cabbage Patch Babies because of the report of the declining of real births. And just so happened, yours truly is rooted through the world, though, through the earth, undeniable, through the universe. I experienced something y'all didn't, and it shows. And I had a grudge against y'all, and I still hold it. So put two and two together. Will I fix it? I'll fix it if you fix me. Fix me the correct way. Because my mother and father, they gave birth and life to a beautiful baby boy, which is me. Absolutely indigenous. And I didn't come in this way and arrive this way, as I stand. So for all you left-hand light-skinned white people, or all you dark-skinned blackies that's right-handed, I'll fight you anyway. I mean, is we faking it to make it or what? All these little niggas all they doing is going in here and having sex with each other and hoping that I don't report the video as soon as they go live. I have a chance with everybody because they know that it's me stopping their money. They're using credit. They are using credit. Okay? You have to bring in the little babies. You have to bring in the Drakes. You have to bring in these upper echelon people. I'm not making the video for Drake. I'm not saying to crash out on Lamar. I made the video for Adin Ross, who keeps getting beat up, picked, and slammed. And then when he's far away, from the seat, he gets bullied even more. Right? I'm just being real. You can use my services. I have a clothing line. You know, I got gloves on its way. Yes, I have gloves, workout gloves that I made a print for. That goes with my hat, my socks, and my shirts. And my gloves is gonna hot sell. I know it for a fact. Just saying. Be on the look for my boxers. Not my fighters, like my briefs. Like the girls is gonna pull your pants down and try to give you some nookie. You feel me? Now listen, I didn't shut the lever, right? I pulled the lever down, and I know a lot of people, but I cut a whole lot of contact off with people, and if I need them later, I'll just use them later. Whether it's sacrifice or anything else, I'll just use them as crash dummies. I just don't feel like being bothered. I'm not just one of those type of Cabbage Patch daddies. I'm one of them type of little cousins and older cousins, and one of them type of children. Since I can't see my damn kids, I'll be a kid until I can kid, right? Or have a new one. Because if you ask me in the street, I don't got no kids. But I got their photos in my phone, so my kids is safe with me. I wasn't safe with you. Okay? Now, like I said in the last video, Zip, you look like my son's grandmother. Identical. That could be a twin sister. Okay? I'm just saying. You need to hop up on this. Because I get slept on. People underestimate me in the streets all the time. I get slept on. And that's why I shake niggas up. So, if you a fighter, because I'm a fighter, you feel me? You need to hop on this angle. Because I'm trying to fight all y'all niggas. I want to fight Tank. I want to fight everybody. I'm dead ass serious. I'm not ducking nothing. Y'all niggas think I'm bullshitting with y'all. This is how serious. Look, the equation, the equivalency of the seriousness of me is how Putin is with Trump. That's how serious it is. You see how you can only live in this experience? You really don't understand Putin because you never been around that nigga? That's how that shit is. I'm being dead serious with y'all. I'm not playing. So, first fight could be I Show Speed. I'll silence him quickly. Pungi and Dez could get beat up too. I'm not ducking nothing. I'm not ducking. And guess what? Besides me not ducking, that bread is on the line. I'm not losing nothing to nobody at all. I will be victorious. Mark my words. And I will remain undefeated. Word to everything I love and hate in this world. I'm dead ass serious. I am not taking no L's. Y'all niggas is not putting no losses on nobody. Everybody that I just called, I will not lose to you. I'm not gonna lose. That's why I said Aiden, you might as well get down. I'm not losing. I don't care if it's Floyd Mayweather out of retirement or Manny Pacquiao. If y'all giving me that bread and I can take this shit serious, instead of taking it as a learning experience to prove something to myself, and I could prove something to the world, instead of proving something to myself, I could prove something to the world. I'm not losing to none of y'all niggas. I'm 39. And I still love myself. That's what matters the worst. Fuck the most. That's the worst thing ever. Is that that's the worst shit ever, is that I love myself. And that love, it never expires. We die, come back, live the same life, and never at one time, I never ever stopped loving myself. I'm being dead ass serious. Y'all niggas is catching paws. I'm a big cat. Dead ass. There's no dog in me whatsoever. Big cat, nigga. Word. All birds, bears, and gorillas. Dogs and all other cats. You in for it? Yeah, I want to fight. I already proved my music situation. I already proved it. I don't care. Fuck your numbers. Y'all niggas, listen. Y'all better step it up. I had the audacity to pick up my headphones and turn on my speaker and listen to y'all music. Just saying. I fight, bro. Muay Thai. I can't. That hurts that I can't do Muay Thai no more. Like the way I wanted to be. I wanted to be accomplished. What do you think this physique comes from? What, you thought I grew into this shit? Like I just woke up one day and I was just physically gifted? Or did I not put my heart into this? Y'all niggas do realize that y'all impressed with this and I'm no way in shape that I could gain 40 pounds? Because I died, bro. Do you understand that shit? The science of it? And I'm holding back a hunger, a thirst. It's equivalent to the bite to your 9 pounds of skin. Do y'all know that? Y'all know I got like a little monster in me, a beast in me. That's why I rap the way I rap. Like I can keep going. Like I could rap for an hour, like hours. I decided to dehydrate myself and make myself hot and bring myself under and then rap. Just to show you, look how purple my lips got. I did that shit on purpose. Go look at my other vids. Look, yeah. Look what I did. Look at that. It's amazing. Look, you see how black I made myself? I did that on purpose. Just to look you in your face, because I know you can't feel like me. None of y'all niggas is strong enough to feel like me. I'm giving you a head start for that dead man, for a whole bunch of them shits. You're not putting it together? Okay, Aiden Ross, you got me. My great-grandmother was part Irish. She was small with gray eyes. She was a real pretty lady, and she was married to a Native American and had 2 girls. And the person she was married to, Charles Nichols, he had not necessarily ownership, but he had curation in IBM. Yeah, IBM, the computer manufacturing company. Yeah, so my family been cracking, we been popping, even on the white side. Yeah, which was plenty and better, where Max really knows me from, not just the gangster Barstow side that was on the other side of the city, raising hell, and then they meet like that, just like John Smith and Pocahontas met. So you can see my story, right? Okay. So now that you know I'm not like the Middle Eastern Indians, I'm not like the Arab either, and I'm not like the Pakistanians. You see that? Because I get called cat. So I'm a big cat. I'm from the United States of America. Feel me? Y'all niggas took our shit. Y'all took our monkeys and all that. You heard? I'm with that. I'm with all that fighting, all of that. Hassan Campbell. What's his name? Pistol Pete. That's who I want. Adding. If that could be the first fight, if you want to spare your friend IShowSpeed because he be beating you up, and Kai be beating you up, and you want something that's worth your while, it's a YouTuber that everybody is scared of named Dog on the Yard, Pistol Pete. I have no problems fighting that nigga. No problems whatsoever. I'll fight him right now. I have no problems fighting him. I'll fight him right now. Stuff like that. You know, I'm not here to embarrass too many people, but it's stuff like that. I'm from New York. I'll fight Black Boy Max. I'll fight Punga and Dez the same night. I'll fight Phantom. Or I'll fight Dude Dennis and his boys.